Microphone check, microphone check. Microphone check. All good. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Yin with Flip. I invite you all to begin in a Sukhasana posture, a cross-legged seated posture, with a long spine, rooting down on the tailbone, your ears falling, your shoulders falling away from your ears, the crown of your head high into the sky, your hands on your knees, arms extended, index finger touching the tip of the thumb. And at this moment, just tune into your body. Tune into your breath. Tune into your muscles. Tune into your bones. In your mind, tune out all the foreign thoughts and become present. Begin to even out your breath with nice even inhales matched with nice even exhales. Allow your knees to fall to the ground, letting gravity work its magic. Nothing better than being grounded and elevated at the same time. And that is the beauty of yin and yang. The Sukhasana posture, you're also welcome to use a block to sit underneath. It allows your knees to fall more. And depending on your hip structure, it allows you to sit comfortably in the Sukhasana. Believe it or not, Sukhasana is a very difficult posture to master. But for my hip structure, it just works better and I have better alignment using the block. Place your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your heart. And before we begin the three-part breath, which reduces anxiety, promotes relaxation, and overall body circulation, place your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your heart. Exhale all the air out of your lungs with a nice deep sigh from your mouth. And then through your nose, inhale, filling up the belly, then the ribs, and then the chest. Pause for 1 second at the top of your inhale. And then as you exhale, let out all the air from your chest, then your ribs, then your belly. Pause at the bottom of the exhale and recommence the inhale 3 parts. So a big sigh. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale. Notice how much of a deeper inhale you're able to get with the 3-part breath, filling up the belly, then the ribs and the chest, compared to just inhaling straight to the chest. This deep breathing brings in new oxygen into your body and allows it to flow and give new life, new energy to all of your body. Just waking up, there's a lot of stagnant air in your body that you want to get out. Maintain the 3-part breath. And at this moment, I invite you to set some intentions for today's practice. You can dedicate this practice to someone, something, a goal you have. Everyone has different intentions when they hit the mat. No one's intentions are more important than anyone else's. They're your intentions, and they help you stay concentrated and focused throughout your practice. Take a deep inhale in and extend your arms above head, up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. And after a nice deep inhale, let's activate our throat chakras with a nice collective Om from wherever you may be sitting. Take a nice deep inhale in. That felt so good. I want to do it twice. Now, for your Om, it's very important that you start with your mouth as wide as possible, starting with an ah, and then it turns into a oh, and then it vibrates out with a mm. So do it with me. Don't be shy. This is one of the best ways to tune into your body. You're going to feel all the vibrations You're going to clear out your throat. So take a nice deep inhale in. Didn't that feel good? Namaste and welcome to today's practice. I hope you guys are all tuned into your bodies. Let's remain tuned in and present and keep those foreign thoughts for post yoga. I invite you to make your way onto all fours, establishing Astabandha with your hands, which is rooting down on your hands. Keep your fingers spread wide. Index fingers pointed directly forward, parallel with the outer edges of your mat. Shoulders are stacked over the elbows. Elbows are stacked over the wrists. Micro bend in the elbow. Rotate your elbows outward so that the eyes of your elbows are pointed directly forward. Stack your knees underneath your hips. The tops of your feet are pressed against the mat. Make your way into a tabletop. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press your stomach up against your spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Raise the tailbone. Shift your gaze forward for a happy cow. Exhale, press against the mat, round your spine, and shift your gaze over to your navel for an angry cat. Inhale, cow. Avoid dumping in the lower back here. Exhale, press against the mat, rounding the spine. Cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale back into tabletop. And exhale, drop the left shoulder to the mat. Extend the right arm, the right hand to the top right corner of the mat. And shift your gaze over so that you're looking at the sky through your armpit. Bring the right hand back in front of your face. Press against the mat. And inhale up. Back into a tabletop. Exhale, drop the right shoulder to the mat and extend the right arm to the left side. Shift the left hand to the top left corner of the mat. And your gaze is to under your left armpit. Bring your left palm in front of your face. Press down to rise up back into a tabletop. Shift both hands forward and shift the weight of your bums onto your heels and press your forehead onto the mat for a child's pose. This posture is always available if you're feeling uncomfortable in a certain posture, if you're feeling short of breath, whatever it may be, feel free to be in this child's pose. Bring the hands back, position them properly on the mat, curl your toes, and shift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of the day. Feel free to walk it out a bit, extending one leg while bending one knee and alternating. Most importantly, find length in the spine here. Even if your knees are bent, drive those heels towards the earth. Let the head hang like a mango. And in this downward dog, I want you to establish your ujjayi breath, which is your victory breath. That ocean sounding breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Begin to inch your hands back to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Once you meet your feet around your spine, bend your knees and slowly articulate up vertebra by vertebra near the top, around the shoulders back. And as you take that first step, feel all the energy shoot up through that right foot. And then through the left foot. And the right foot. And the left foot. And for the class purposes, I'll be on the side of the mat for the demonstration, but you should be at the top of your mat, making your way into a mountain pose, establishing Padabandha, which is rooting down on the four corners of your feet. Your big toes could be touching with your heels slightly spread apart, creating a mini triangle. Or you can have your feet at hip width distance with the outer edges pointing directly parallel with each other. I prefer to have my feet together, but this is just a personal preference. As you make your way into this mountain pose, activate the muscles in your legs, micro bend in the knees. Bring that tailbone underneath so that your spine is aligned. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Rotate the palms so they face forward. You're essentially in anatomical position, using all the muscles in your body to align the bones. Focus on your ujjayi breath here. And have that navel pressed up on the spine. Inhale, extend the arms up to the sky for an extended mountain pose, finding length And imagine a ball of energy being harnessed in between all your fingertips. Your shoulders are still drawing away from your ears. Tapped into that ujjayi breath. Exhale, hinging at the hips, swan dive and fold forward. Letting your arms hang like empty coat sleeves. Option to grab the elbows and sway side to side. Get a few wiggles in. Place your fingertips on your shins, extend your arms. Inhale up to a halfway lift, creating an L with your body and looking for a micro bend in the upper back. Exhale, fold forward. Now continue to evaluate your body, continue to scan for any imbalances. Bend your knees and rise up back into that mountain pose. Extend the arms out along the sides and maintaining mountain pose with the rest of the body. Begin to bring the arms together. Left elbow goes underneath the right. Cross the forearms and bring the palms together. Raise the elbows up to shoulder height and draw the elbows away from the shoulders, splitting apart those shoulder blades, creating space in your upper back. Controlled breath. Ujjayi. Victory. A victory is celebrating that we just made it into the pose. Exhale, release the interlace and allow the arms to fall to the side. Roll the shoulders back and extend the arms out alongside. As you bring them together, this time the right elbow goes underneath the left. Cross the forearms, bring the palms together, and raise the elbows up to shoulder height. Draw the elbows away from the shoulders, splitting apart those upper shoulder blades, splitting apart that cervical spine, creating space, creating length. Maintain that ujjayi breath throughout the practice and maintain the integrity of your mountain posture. Exhale, release the interlace and allow your arms to fall to the side. Roll the shoulders back. Bring your left arm behind your back so that your left palm is on your right side. With that left hand, grab your right elbow. Bend that right elbow and then grab your left elbow with that right hand. And just breathe in this. You should be comfortable, relaxed. Muscles in your leg active. Exhale, release the left elbow. Release the right elbow. Roll those shoulders back. Now bring that right hand to your left side. With that right hand, grab your left elbow. Bend that left elbow, and then with that left hand, grab the right elbow. Breathe controlled. Breathe audibly. The Ujjayi breath is meant to be heard. It's meant to be felt. Exhale, release the right elbow. And then release the left. Roll the shoulders back. Make way back into mountain pose. Both palms facing forward. With the left arm extended. Raise it in front of you. All the way back. With that left hand, you touch your left shoulder blade. With that right hand, you grab that left elbow, rotate it inward, and push that hand further down your back. Option here to reach behind your back and interlace your hands. Also an option is to use a strap here, connecting the left hand to the right hand. I don't have a strap handy, so I'm going to continue with option 1. Exhale, release the elbow and bring both hands down alongside. Roll both shoulders back. This time bring the right palm in front of you, extended, and touch your right shoulder blade. Grab that right elbow, shift it inwards, and push that right elbow back so that your hand slides down your back. Exhale, release the elbow. Bring both arms to the side. Now, in this mountain pose, lengthen the neck, draw the shoulders down away from the ears, and shift your gaze down to your sternum. And we're going to do half moons with our neck, and very slowly and controlled, we're going to trace the collar of our shirt, or our imaginary shirt in this case, with our eyes. So make your way over to the left, very slowly and controlled. Make your way over to the left. If you're looking at your shirt, you should be looking at every little fiber. Back over to the left. Back over to the right. Back to the center. Shift your gaze forward again, and then reach over the top of your head with your left hand so that your left middle finger is just above your right ear. And pull your head to the left as you draw that right shoulder down away from your ear. But as you pull on your head, you're pushing into your hand with your head, and that creates the stretch on the right side of your neck. Release the neck, the head. Now reach over the top of your head with your right hand so that your right middle finger is just above your left ear. Pull the head over to the right. Draw that left shoulder down away from your ear. And push into that right hand with the left side of your head for that yin-yang effect. There's never only a push. There's a pull to every push. There's a rise to every root. There's a right to every left. So release the head. Bring the hands to the side. And again, drop your gaze as we go for another set of half moons. Making your way over to the left. Slowly make your way back to the right. Now back to center. And look up. And look forward. And look left. And look right. And look forward. Inhale, extend the arms up above head for extended mountain pose. Heel toe your feet outward so that they're just wider than your hips. Exhale, bring your hands together at heart center. And bend your knees, drop your bums, and bring those elbows inside of your knees. Pressing those knees out with your elbows and pressing those elbows in with your knees for a Malasana pose. Letting your heart shine, dropping those shoulders. And being comfortable in this poopy pose. Now roll onto your back from that posture. And just enjoy a little bit of Shavasana. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest. Interlace your fingers and give those knees a hug. Give that left knee a kiss. Give that right knee a kiss. Exhale, release the interlace. Drop your feet down directly underneath your knees. Heels near the bum. Extend the left leg. Fold it over the right. And with your right hand, you grab your left shin, ankle area. And with your left hand, you grab your right shin, ankle area. And pull those knees to your chest. Breathe here. You should be relaxed. This is a nice passive stretch of the hips and the lower back. A lot of lower back pain is tied to hip misalignment. Exhale, release the Release the legs, drop the right foot down, shift the hips over to the left side of the mat, and allow the knees to fall to the right side. Keeping both shoulders rooted down. You can have your arms extended out to the side or with your elbows bent at 90 degrees. Inhale, bring the legs up, shift the hips underneath, extend the left leg, drop it down, and hug those knees in. Release the legs, drop the feet down, heels near the bum. Extend that right leg, fold it over the left. That left hand, grab that right shin. With that right hand, grab that left shin. Oh. Pull those knees to your chest. Opening up those hips, opening up that lower back. Nice controlled breathing. Exhale, release the legs, drop the left foot down, shift the hips over to the right side, and allow your knees to fall over to the left side of the mat. Oh, felt a little crack in the spine there. Felt really good. Inhale, bring the legs back up, shift the hips underneath. Again, extend the right leg, dropping it down, and giving those knees a hug. So release the knees, drop them down. Extend the left leg, cross it over the right. Reach through the window of your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring. And pull back on that right hamstring as you open up that left thigh with the left elbow. Release the interlace. Drop the right foot down. Shift the hips over to the left side. And allow that left foot to fall to the right side. Grab your left ankle with your right hand. And you have the energy of this thigh going away from you as you shift your gaze over to your left shoulder. Inhale, bring the legs up, hips underneath. Extend the left leg, drop it down. Again, hug those knees in. Release the legs, drop the feet underneath the knees, heels near the bum. Send the right leg, cross it over the left. Reach through the window of your thighs and pull back on the left hamstring. Opening up the right thigh with the right elbow. Left knee bent at 90 degrees, left foot flex. You should feel the stretch on the right side of your hip in this reverse pigeon. Exhale, release the left hamstring, drop the left foot down. Shift the hips over to the right side of the mat and let the right foot fall to the left side. Grab that right ankle with your left hand and have the energy of this thigh going away from you as you shift your gaze over to your right shoulder. Inhale, release the right ankle, bring the hips underneath as you bring the legs up. Stand the right leg, drop it down, and again, give those knees a hug. This time when you release the knees and you drop your feet down with the outer edges of your feet aligned with the outer edges of your mat. And commence the windshield wipers. Letting the knees fall to the left, fall over to the right. When they fall to the left, leave them there. And bring that left foot on top of the right thigh. Breathe, concentrate, remind yourself of your intentions. Remove the left foot from the thigh. Bring the legs up. And again, commence the windshield wipers. This time, allow the knees to fall to the right side and remain there. Option to place the right foot on top of the left thigh for a deeper stretch. Remove the right foot, and again, commence the windshield wipers. Inhale, bring the knees up for another hug. Bring your forehead to your knees. Open up those thighs. Bring the elbows inside the knees. Grip the outer edges of your feet. Root down the tailbone, root down your shoulders as you make your way into this blissful baby. Pushing into your hands with your feet and pulling on your feet with your hands. That yin-yang effect. Option to rock side to side and massage those lower back muscles. Maintain that tailbone rooted. Exhale, release. Grip. Fall and extend into a shavasana. Just let your body melt onto your mat like wax on a hot surfboard left out in the sun. Normalize your breathing. No more ujjayi. Complete relaxation. Total submission. Ask yourself, did you honor your intentions today? Let your feet fall as they may. Let your hands fall. Relax that lower back. Begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Rotate those ankles, rotate those wrists. Activate those leg muscles, activate those arm muscles. Just bring a little bit of energy back into your body. And raise those thighs up 90 degrees with your knees bent at 90 degrees. Drop over to your right side as you extend the right arm above head. And you rest your head on your right bicep. And in this fetal pose, imagine yourself as a baby about to be reborn. New life, new energy, new intentions. Every time you're reborn, you should be reborn with new positivity, a new color. And you want to share that positivity with whoever you come across today. Bring that left palm down in front of your face. Press down to rise up, maintaining your eyes closed, and make your way into a Sukhasana. Cross-legged seated fold. Slowly open the windows of your eyes. Tap back into your surroundings. Take a deep inhale and extend the arms above head. Exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. And after a nice deep inhale, let's have a collective Om to end our practice. Ah. Thank you for letting me guide your practice today. Y'all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments. And I hope you feel a little bit better.